Hello, Cancer. Mwah. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is going to be your February 1st through the 15th love reading. So thank you so much, you guys, for being so patient with me and so supportive. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to upload your video last month, but I'm definitely kind of changing some things up, and I really hope you guys find this beneficial. Yeah? So, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a psychic medium. I read tarot intuitively. I start with the channeled message, and then I move on to the description of the card. I am clairvoyant. I am clairaudient. I am a medium. I am not taking personal readings right now, you guys, as of right now. I will keep you guys posted and let you know when I'm taking them on. I just want to be fair to my clients that I have. I'm pretty booked. And I have to be realistic with my time as much as I want to, service everybody. For those of you who want to check out my testimonials and reviews, please go ahead and check out my Instagram. I have testimonials, reviews. I do pick a card readings as well. I have manifestation tips. I offer a bunch of resources. I also do healing sessions. And I usually post that on my story when I'm offering free healing sessions, when I have the emotional capacity for it, okay? So, let's go ahead and see, Cancer, what's going on with your love life. Wow, I'm hearing a level up. This is going to be a general reading as well, so why don't we go ahead and start with your general energies for Cancer, please. Yeah, I'm having a vision that some of you guys are jumping through a portal. So you've been waiting for an opportunity to change something, to make some changes, to make a shift in your life, to shift energies. I am getting a vision of you starting something new. I'm hearing contracts. Some of you guys are going to start a new contract the beginning of February. You're signing something new, whether this is a house, a new job, something that requires a contract. I'm seeing a new beginning where you're feeling a lot more alive, you're feeling more positive, you're feeling more inspired with your life is what I'm getting. Some of you guys have decided to be veterinarians, and I see you completing this. You're definitely going to complete this the beginning of February. I'm hearing exposure, so some of you guys are going to get the public recognition you've been waiting for. If you are someone who works in the industry of maybe being an influencer, a writer, a blogger, or maybe you're in, a model or something out in the spotlight. I'm hearing self-mastery. Some of you guys have just completed a cycle, Cancer, where you really learned a lot about yourself and about your esteem and how much you could do. Like, you're almost like impressed with yourself. You're realizing that you are worth so much more than you ever thought. And a lot of this is, due to you elevating yourself. You're really elevating yourself spiritually through your evolution, and you're seeing with your own eyes how powerful you are and how much you could really achieve. One of your ancestors is coming through. This is a male figure. This is like a grandfather. This is someone who you are very close to, Cancer. This person has been opening the roads for you for your success. I'm also hearing children. Some of you guys are going to get pregnant this month, or there's talks of a pregnancy. So be aware of that. So what's going on for Cancer here? General energies, February 1st. 1st through the 15th. There is going to be, I'm hearing there's going to be some workplace drama, okay? I feel like there's a Libra in your environment that you're not really vibing well with in your work environment, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this feels like a Libra. I feel like there's an energy here. This person kind of, there's conflict about your position. I feel like if you have started a new job, this person, or if you have leveled up in your work environment, in terms of maybe gaining higher status, this person has a problem with you being above them. There is going to be a little bit of a power struggle here with this person, because a lot of you guys are in charge of getting groups together is what I'm getting for this new job. And this person is going to definitely kind of shake things up. I feel like they're trying to stir things up to annoy you, to kind of get under your skin. So don't feed into it, okay? I do feel that you're going to have the public, you're going to have public support. So don't worry about this too much. General energies for Cancer. I am seeing your sacral chakra is a little bit blocked, you guys. I'm getting a vision of your sacral. You guys need to spend some time by the that's funny, solar plexus, and I said sacral. They're both like right next to each other. Spend some time by the water. Remain confident about your abilities. Don't let people get you in this lower vibration energy with this deceit in reverse, okay? Some of you guys, I'm hearing a foundation. There's a focus on a foundation. Because some of you have been focusing a lot on your love life, and you're starting to see, almost sense that there's a level of your foundation crumbling because you haven't been focused on your coin, and there's been a lot of focus on love, maintaining your relationships, and now you're shifting gears to bring more balance, to bring more money into your life. There is a need to really check your relationship with your money the beginning of February, because I am seeing that some of you guys are trying to save, or you're trying to maybe do something for the long term, but your perspective and your relationship with money needs to change. There's almost like a poverty consciousness, Cancer, about the way you're handling your money. So when you have a negative feeling or a negative relationship with money and your abilities, it manifests itself in having less money and having more bills. So make sure you're bringing that into alignment. Some of you guys are way too in your ego. I got to call it how I see it. Listen, you're going to get the recognition you need, but you need to be wise about it. Some of you guys feel like, especially if you are in business or sales, there's a need to kind of prove something to people, or even in public. Like if you're running a business out in public, you're allowing your ego to get the best of you. You're not tapping into your wisdom. So this is a time to tap into your intuition, less of this, and bring it into balance. Not even less, but just bring this energy into balance. Use what you've experienced to change or make some changes in your environment. Some of you guys are leaving an old job and you're starting a new one in February, or you are just going to decide to close the chapter on a specific job the beginning of the month. Some of you guys in the beginning of February are going to get into cosmetology, dance, creative arts, okay? So there is going to be a celebration surrounding a new beginning, and this acceleration, like there's a lot of changes happening. Again, the celebration could be a pregnancy. Some of you guys may be pregnant, or you're going to hear about a pregnancy, okay? So I'm also seeing that there's a need to kind of clear out some karma in regards to your general environment of how you're dealing with your life and others, okay? I'm hearing you're feeling conflicted. So some of you guys have other people in your environment who don't like how you handle things, or don't like how you say things, or there's conflict surrounding the world right now in February. So I want you guys to really listen. Our ego tells us that we're never wrong, okay? And I suffer with this as a Leo, okay? I suffer with this all the time. It's really hard for me to accept that sometimes, hey, like sometimes it is me. Sometimes it is my issue. And part of, me going through therapy for the past 9 years really helped me awaken the fact that when I get criticism, it's all about perspective. Obviously, as long as it's not degrading, right? There's a difference between offering a suggestive, opinion, or offering your kindness in a way where you can suggest a change versus someone just degrading you. So it's like, this is what this is. How are you receiving constructive criticism? Do you think that you're being attacked? Because this is all ego right now, if you're allowing yourself to feel that way. And this is saying, bring your intuition and your own perceived prejudices, your own perceived imbalances back into your higher self. This is a time to tune into your own intuition, Cancer, okay? Some of you guys have been neglecting it because, again, there was a fear of seeing your shadow. But you can't neglect your shadow for too long. You guys want a firm foundation, but you can't have it if you're not going to be real with yourself. And it doesn't mean you have to feel like, oh my God, like you have to nitpick at everything that's wrong with you. No, this is accepting where in your life can you take responsibility for your interpersonal relationship. This is more about work related for Cancer. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of people at work who have a lot to say. Maybe because you're new, you're coming in with fresh energy. People don't like how positive you are. I don't know, you know, but there's almost a level of needing to kind of take in what kind of feedback, like filter through the feedback and reflect on it. And how is it resonating with you without the ego? Ego will tell you you're never wrong. When people are egoic and have an empty vessel, these are the people who never think they do anything wrong. These are the people who feel that they are invincible, that they are gods. You guys don't fall into that place unless you've experienced severe trauma, because you guys are ruled by the moon. You are empathy. You are psychic. You are intuitive by birth sign. You know what I'm saying? So just, it's time to reflect on what kind of relationships you're kind of nurturing and cultivating, and if there's anything you can kind of meditate on in terms of your own fear and your fear of rejection, for sure, or your fear of not being good enough, because that's what I feel is coming through here, okay? So let's get into your love life, Cancer. Love, February 1st through the 15th. Some of you guys are definitely flirting with a Sag, Leo, Aries, or you have been on and off with the Sag, Leo, Aries, and I am seeing that there's been a lot of passion here. Maybe there's a lot of sexual energy here with this person. Going on with Cancer, February 1st through the 15th. Yeah, I feel like I'm hearing dating. So this is either a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this is a Leo, Sag, Aries, but I feel like I am getting a vision that there's a circulating orb around you with the color orange and red, which is a representation of the sexual chakras, okay? So some of you guys have a very intense connection with a fire sign or an air sign, and it's making it hard for you to disconnect from this situation. And there's been a lot of flirting, or like a lot of desiring this person, or maybe wanting this person to come back and that sort of thing, okay? So I feel like that is almost like a completed cycle for you. You're learning a lot about yourself in matters of this connection. It's teaching you a lot about, you know, your own sense of, I don't know why I heard boundary, but boundary, because this person, it's almost like this person is pushing you to do things, Cancer, that you don't feel good about doing. Like, I don't know why I'm getting like a pushy energy surrounding maybe some sexual activities that you don't want to do, but you may have been doing to keep this person happy. This is coming up about a lot about your sexual, you know, your sexual connection with this fire sign. A lot of you guys feel like this person has been demanding you to do things that you don't want to do, or you've been kind of placed in a position where you feel there's been heavier demands in terms of how often they want to kind of be intimate. And a lot of you guys are feeling a bit, you know, it's not that you guys aren't sexual people, or it could be vice versa. Maybe you're feeling like, you know, like you want more sex from this person, especially a fire sign here. Maybe you want more intimacy with this person and they're kind of rejecting you. So a lot of you guys are feeling a little upset about this. You're feeling like this has been intense. This has been really eye-opening for you. But for others, the collective, this fire sign has been asking you intuitively, they've been asking you to do things that you don't feel comfortable doing in matters of, you know, intimacy, and or maybe you're just over it now and you don't want to do it anymore. So there's a level of like needing to kind of set stronger boundaries around what you've been allowing, what you've been doing for the sake of the relationship, because I don't feel like you really want to anymore. Yeah, and then I'm also getting that there's an issue with an air sign here of like wanting to walk away from an air sign. I feel like some of you guys are definitely in conflict with this person. This air sign, I feel like you've been back and forth with as well, with this waiting in reverse. You're not waiting for this person anymore, but you're also like, you don't want to let go. So this is a conflicted energy. The moving on in reverse, you're not really moving on. Some of you guys have been waiting for this person to come back. And there's just been a lot of drama surrounding, you know, maybe cutting ties with old ways of loving. A lot of you guys are holding on to the way your father loved your mother, and you're kind of reliving this pattern with your own partner. And if you didn't have a father figure growing up, it's like that emptiness of not having, you know, the masculine created a sense of self-doubt. Some of you guys are healing from an emotional loss. Like, you're not feeling good about this connection. Some of you guys, this is a twin flame journey, and you're deciding to let go of carrying the weight. And you've decided to choose, you know, your solitude. Sorry, I guess I started with love, huh? Love. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely facing some issues here within the home front. There's an issue of wanting to kind of bring a happy home, Cancer, but the man holding the heart in reverse, this is definitely a fire sign. I feel like there's, again, issues on the home front of feeling like you have to make and assert your boundaries because you don't want to do things anymore that you have been doing. You're ready to heal. You're ready to heal this connection. You're ready to heal yourself in this process. And you're ready for a love that's more committed is what I'm getting. So the overall vibe for Cancer, yeah, I'm also seeing a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Someone who hasn't really taken your feelings into consideration, or they've been a little bit on the selfish side lately. And I feel like this new moon in Aquarius is highlighting those areas of where you've been giving too much to people who have been taking from you. There's an enormous amount of abundance of love coming in for you from all sources. I'm hearing all sources. But also with the 6th chakra, Metatron, you're not listening to your intuition. I don't know why I need to say this, but Cancer, if you've been doing things to make either a fire sign or an earth sign happy to keep your relationship, I want you guys to really reflect on how you can bring more of a self-esteem to yourself, because you're really not honoring yourself if you are letting these people control you, because I am getting you're not feeling good about these decisions that you're making, whether emotionally or sexually. So it's time to kind of, you know, reflect and maybe switch things up, shift gears in this connection. And if they're with it, great. And if not, then you know where you stand, okay? Mwah. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye.